Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We'll have your top 4 at 4 in just a second. But first, let's have a look at commuter traffic and weather with Brian Lapis. Brian, crazy downpours out there. A lot of flooding, a lot of roads seeing puddling and ponding.
Yeah, and give this another couple of hours and things are going to start to dry out. But through the evening commute, we could still have some problems with some street flooding. So something to keep in mind if you got errands to run this afternoon or this evening. The good news here is that traffic is pretty smooth, all things considered. The flooding is localized, so a lot of it is on side streets that we're not seeing here on this map. So just be ready to turn around if you encounter a flooded roadway. Let's go to temperatures right now and show you what's happening. Upper 70s to 80 degrees right now. 79 Northampton and Springfield, 80. Oh, we did have an 80-degree reading here, but now we're down to 78 in Greenfield and Westfield, 71 in Pittsfield. And this should be the last of the heavy rain that's moving through right now. You can see here that some heavier showers over Franklin County, parts of Hampshire County getting some downpours. There could be some lightning in here. So I would say through 5, 6 o'clock is our best chance for a couple of lingering downpours and thunderstorms. And then after 6 o'clock, things start to improve. Oh, I'm going to show you the 22 News Storm Team Skycast in just a couple of minutes and also talk about our chances for more rain later in the week. We'll see you in a couple.
The Lindsay Clancy murder trial entered its second week this morning. Clancy is facing a first-degree murder charge in the deaths of her 3 children. On Friday, jurors visited the home where the children were murdered 3 years ago. Jurors also visited the CVS pharmacy and restaurant Clancy's husband went to the night of the killings. Doctors and first responders took the stand on Friday and discussed the efforts made to save the children and treat Clancy after her suicide attempt. More first responders are expected to take the stand today and build on the testimony their colleagues gave last week. 2 alleged members of a fentanyl trafficking organization operating out of Holyoke and Springfield are facing federal charges. Jose Luis Alvarado Gonzalez of Springfield and Samuel Colon Rosado of Holyoke were arrested last week. Our 22 News cameras were on Newton Street in Holyoke last Tuesday as FBI agents and other law enforcement searched Colon Rosado's house. The charging documents claim Alvarado Gonzalez was the leader of the operation, and he allegedly set up 9 different fentanyl transactions with a cooperating witness, while Colon Rosado and other associates delivered fentanyl on his behalf. Average gas prices in Springfield have remained unchanged in the last week. A Gas Buddy survey says prices averaged to $4 a gallon. Prices in Springfield are 34.8 cents higher than a month ago and stand over $1 higher than last year. The cheapest station in Springfield was priced at $3.69 per gallon, while the most expensive was $4.29. The lowest price in the state yesterday was reported at $3.69 per gallon. Across state lines in Connecticut now, police are investigating a crash involving a 12-year-old riding an e-bike. According to the Milford Police Department, a boy was allegedly struck from behind by a Subaru Forester on Welch's Point Road. The boy suffered life-threatening injuries and was transported to a nearby hospital. The driver, 60-year-old Robert Norden, failed a sobriety test and was arrested. The incident happened up the street from a local elementary school. We'll provide updates when more information becomes available. All right, he's back for another check of the forecast.
Our production assistant, Maxwell Million, went like this.
Closer.
That means
he wanted us to get together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last of the rain here this afternoon, this evening. Let's take a look at our radar and show you what's happening. Let's go over here. And you can see this is a long line of showers here that extends from Holyoke to Irving and Wendell. So just, be mindful that this is going to be the last blast here of heavy rain. However, we could see some lingering street puddling and ponding, street flooding here for the next couple of hours, say through 7 o'clock. So be mindful of showers through the evening commute, or at least some lingering flooding through the evening commute. In fact, the 22 News Storm Team Skycast does a pretty good job of showing the clearing that takes place after 5 o'clock. So We'll be clearing out during the evening hours, actually shaping up to be a pretty decent evening with evening temperatures in the 70s and 60s. And tomorrow is the driest day of the week, the way things are looking right now. 7 o'clock, temperatures start in the 60s and 50s. 10 o'clock, sunshine and a light breeze from the northwest here tomorrow. Significantly lower humidity as well, with a high temperature of 82 to 86. We'll track our shower chances for the rest of the week with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
All right, now for a look at what's trending today. Governor Maura Healey declared August 2nd through August 8th as Massachusetts Farmers Market Week. The week is to highlight the state's agricultural sector, as well as improve healthy food access for residents. Officials say that over 25% of farms in Massachusetts sell products directly to consumers, which generates over $250 million in revenue for the state. In the state budget, Healey signed $21.5 million for the Healthy Incentives Program, which helps families purchase fresh, locally grown produce. State officials say they plan to expand the amount of farms in the Healthy Incentives Program, as well as continue investments to support agricultural production. The Jones Library in Amherst received a $50,000 grant to create gender-neutral bathrooms in the newly renovated building. The state funding goes towards installing inclusive restrooms in the library's new garden level. The garden level is designed to be the center for library activities, special collections, and community meetings. Before the renovations, the library had a limited number of restrooms on one floor. When the renovation is complete, the facility have public restrooms on every level, with 8 unisex bathroom stalls in the garden level. The Jones Library renovations and expansion is expected to be completed next spring. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We'll continue our coverage on heavy rainfall today, causing flash flooding across the region. Plus, we'll tell you how $42 million in federal disaster relief will benefit farmers in the Bay State. And the city of Springfield is getting a new fire commissioner. We'll have more on his swearing-in ceremony tonight.
Heavy rain may slow things down, but we're not seeing any major problems on the highways, at least right now. So that is certainly good news. But be mindful that there could be some lingering street flooding, especially our side streets and the local neighborhood type roads. That flooding is possible through about 6, 7 o'clock this evening. And then some significant drying will take place. We'll talk about the sunshine for tomorrow and the shower chances for later in the week with the 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News starting at 5.
All right, Brian, thank you. And we thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4. You can join Brian and myself on TV starting at 5 and get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News Plus app.